Hey there, my name is Alvin and welcome to this second part series of this video where we're going to show you basically more keyword tools. And if you're looking for more ways, alright, to research and find out what is sellable online, this video is going to cover that as well. So follow me and I'll show you how. Hi, my name is Alvin Pang and welcome to the Guesses channel, your resource for business tips for your business. In this episode is the part 2 series of the previous video. If you miss out the video, you can check out the link description for the part 1. This is part 2. In this part 2 series, we're going to cover the remaining 3 videos tools, alright, special tools that can help you in your online research, which will help you to also find out exactly what is sellable online, what keywords to use for your business. So let's dive in right now, the 3 powerful tools that I'll recommend you to try, and remember to download the Excel sheet as well so you can follow along. So thank you and I'll see you and dive into the tools right now as we explore.
Okay, so you should have your Excel sheet done by now. If you are not, please do the Excel sheet first before you proceed in this part 2 video. Make sure to also download the Excel file, which you can find in the link description below. Alright, before you begin, this is actually the part 2 or part 1. So you've not watched part 1 when I go through this, basically these 3 tools over here. And now in part 2, we're going to go through basically these 3 tools over here. Okay, so I try to make it as comprehensive as I can, and my goal in the end of the day is after you're done and use these tools, you will know for certain that basically what products are actually very sellable online, so you got a better idea of what is sellable so you can get more sales for yourself. That's the purpose of doing research for your business. Alright, so the first tool I recommend is this tool, and this tool is very powerful because firstly it's free, okay, and not many people know this tool, and there are some paid tools actually do this particular service for you, but here is totally free. So let's say we are doing pet food container in this case. So if I type here, what you will notice immediately is you will see recommended words from Amazon over here, from Yahoo, Bing, okay, Google, and so on. Okay, so what's important to take note is that although we do not know exactly how many search volume there is, but what we know for certain is that whatever comes up in the top 3 positions of the suggested keywords, these are all suggested keywords from different search engines. Okay, but take note is that the results that come out here are very different as well. You must first understand is that whatever comes out here is basically what type of videos people are looking for in YouTube. Alright, so these are what we call YouTube keywords. Alright, basically keywords that people are looking for videos to watch. These are basically what we call search keywords. These are all search keywords. Alright, why are they called search keywords? Because they are basically keywords that people type to find information. If you have not noticed yet, Amazon looks different. Amazon basically are what we call buyer keywords. Okay, so if you sell Amazon or you sell Shopify, right, these are the keywords you want to take note when you sell online. Okay, so basically if someone search pet food container as one of the first most recommended keywords here, alright, it tells us that a lot of people are looking for this item in Amazon. Alright, but if you notice, you look at Google and Yahoo, you know, and even in YouTube, you notice it's a very different keyword. It's not container anymore. Alright, it's basically looking for pet food express. Maybe it says a website, I'm not sure. Alright, they're looking for pet food. Alright, you notice they don't type these keywords in Amazon, alright, because it's 2 different type of audience. Okay, so in the past, those who do SEO, the biggest mistake that most people do is they look at Google keywords. So you need to look at Amazon keywords instead. So normally when I use this tool, right, I use it for Amazon keywords because I find these keywords are more powerful. They are buyer keywords, so I want to optimize my keywords based on what I see here. So if I type container further, and what it tells me further is that on Amazon, these are the top 1, 2, 3 keywords, alright, that people are typing on Amazon, and that's very useful because if I want to sell on my Shopify store or on Amazon, I want to make sure I sell 25 lb, 50 lb, and 15 lb. That will be the sizes that I'll go for. And you will notice on the here a lot of people on Google are looking for the 50 lb size. Okay, so apparently, right, there are people looking for this, quite popular, and also 25. So this give me a confirmation that maybe I should go for this rather than this, but it's up to you. If you're doing private label, wholesale, right, this is something very useful for all of us. Okay, so that's why I find these two very useful. Normally I only look at Amazon and Google and the Yahoo and the YouTube here. I don't really see Bing and Yahoo, even though they are search engines as well. Okay, but we don't really know in terms of search volume how many there are. Okay, so it's a very useful tool to find out other suggestion keywords. Okay, so the keywords that I normally look at is basically the top 3 to 5 keywords. Alright, so you notice that, say for example, if I want to fill in this column over here, okay, the search term, I can actually just type this, okay, and do this, okay, and what I do is try to delete away the keywords. Okay, and I didn't know we can move the squares. Okay, that's cool. Alright, I learned something new today, that I can move this thing around. Okay, that's kind of cool. Okay, so I'm focusing on Amazon. Alright, so basically I want to know what position this is. So basically container is not even in this position, right, whereas this is the first position, so I will put here as more than 10. Alright, because it's not found here, it's not even the top 10 searches. Okay, so you normally want to touch on the top 4 to 5 keywords. That's where most of the searches are. We do not know how much search volume there is. There's no way to find out at the moment. Okay, so I don't think there will be any chance that in the future they will show as well. Okay, so let's say now we have our keywords. Alright, remember, we don't want to just do only a few. You want to do at least 10 or more related keywords. Make sure they are all related. So you're doing pet food container, make sure they are all pet food container keywords. Alright, you get ideas also from here, what are the keywords you can search for as well.
Hey there! If you like what you're watching so far in this video, please take a second to click the like button below and subscribe to receive more great tips, because we publish new videos every week. And if you really love this video, please share with your friends, as they will benefit as well, and I will need your help to grow this channel. Thank you and God bless.
Second thing you want to do is look at the trend. So let's say if I go to the pet food container, alright, you go to Google Trends, do a search. Right, before you search, make sure that the country that you are targeting are already being selected. So this is worldwide, as you can see here. So I don't want it to be worldwide. My target audience is US, so I'll change to US. Okay, and then it will tell you basically a trend. This is a tool that hardly many people use actually. Right, so it's a very long chart. I can see here it's past 5 years. I don't want 5 years, so I change it to past 12 months. And you will notice, okay, a trend. Okay, a trend that basically that every around this period there seems to be a lot of interest in pet food container. Alright, and somehow if you sell in February, it went down, so those are the periods you don't want to sell. Alright, so for some reason pet food container in December, so remember December. Okay, so what I do now is change to 2 years. Okay, so let's see if we can change this date. Okay, so what we're going to do is we want to see, is there a repeated trend? So alright, so this is in August. Okay, over time, and this one, okay, now I have to make it easier, make it 3. Okay, we want to take note of the spikes. Okay, so this is in January, December, January. This is in August. Okay, this is in March. Okay, so why are we looking at this trend? Because sometimes trends repeat every year. Alright, for this case it's not pretty obvious. Okay, because the trend doesn't seem to be happening very regularly. It's going up and down, okay, most of the time. Alright, February, March. This is, let me see, February, March. Right, so it's not a very good example because it doesn't really tell you much info. But anyway, another useful info we can know right now is that right now in November, there seems to be a trend going up towards for food containers. So it's a good time to sell food container. Okay, the number that I look for normally is at least above 50 for the interest. Okay, that's what I look for. Then if you scroll down further, there are more interesting information. For some reason, New York is the country that you want to sell your pet food container. Why this useful? This information is useful because if you're doing Facebook targeting, alright, or advertising, you may consider target New York first because that seems to be the area where people are buying food containers. So it's a very useful demographics over here. Okay, and then there's related keywords as well. So the storage and container and so on. So there's another keyword that seems to be a high trend. So let's try click this keyword. So Google Trends also give you suggestion keywords as well, and it seems to be going up as well. So it's in August, it's March. Okay, it doesn't have a regular trend. Again, it's New York again. Okay, I find this very useful, especially if you're doing Facebook marketing. Alright, so there's two very obvious words you want to take note: pet food container and also pet food storage. Those would be the two keywords, alright, I would take note. Okay, and then basically just go back and find these keywords again. Okay, so this just to double confirm what is basically the trend. You can actually put two keywords here as well to compare if you want to. So you can just type in two keywords and then you can compare, and you will notice it's about the same but not the same. Okay, around the same. Okay, so I like to use it. Okay, another one that may be more obvious would be this. Okay, this is a more obvious one. Alright, so I type in jackets and you will notice a very obvious trend. Alright, is somewhere in November. Okay, around this period, September to January is the time that people are looking for jackets. Why? It's because it's get cold around this period, and you look through the past 5 years. Alright, you'll notice it's quite consistent. Alright, it's quite consistent, the trend. Alright, every time around this period, there's a lot of people looking for jackets. So if you want to sell jackets, for example, you want to target around this period. If you're doing Amazon, alright, you want to make sure your products are in Amazon by September. Alright, and you notice it's very consistent throughout every year. Alright, if you start selling Amazon here, your jackets, I'm very sure you'll struggle selling jacket in February onwards because there's no demand for it. Alright, so this trend is very useful for that. Alright, and then you can find other targets you're doing, Facebook targeting. Alright, this information would be very useful for you. Alright, and also there are other keywords here. It's telling you what kind of jackets. There's a lot of people looking for Mongrel rain jackets. Okay, for some reason, a lot of them. You can see there, so you can find what is this, and also blue jacket score and so much more. Okay, so I think that was a very good example to show you the power of Google Trends. Okay, another website that I look at is basically what kind. Now that you know there's a demand, you can use Google, Amazon to research. Right, you can also use this tool to research on eBay. Okay, so make sure the country you choose is US. That's not Philippines. So try that again. So basically here it tells you a brief idea what kind of item that people are looking for. Remember, that's not the earlier research we saw people buying the 55LB. So I'm not surprised to see this here. There's 166 sales the past since it started. Okay, so if you scroll down further, you can get more ideas. What are the kind of items that people want to buy in related to the search item. So I use this tool to basically look at what are the common trends. I notice the common thing is the shape of the container is this, like this. So if you're doing private label, you want to do something like this. Okay, these are basically ideas, right? Or this kind seem to sell very well in the US. Okay, so these are basically useful to find out, and the color as well. I noticed black, beige, blue, and red seems are the colors that sells well. Pink not so much. Alright, so those are the colors I would stick to, and this is what I use this tool for, to survey basically what are the colors to go for if you're struggling to thinking what color to sell. Okay, so I hope you find these tools very useful. Alright, do remember to fill up the Excel sheet in part 1 to learn more. Okay, and if you really want to learn more in-depth research, I do cover that more in my e-commerce course over here. You can find this link at the description below as well if you want to learn more about how to actually do a proper, in-depth research as well.
Hey guys, so I hope you found and enjoyed the free tips and videos and tools and the Excel sheet as well below this video. Remember to download it below the link. And by the way, I have a full masterclass on Shopify e-commerce at the link below at a very special affordable price just for you. Alright, and it's one of the best selling course online, which I taught more than 130 countries. You want to check out the link below for a very super low cost price. Okay, and by the way, remember that you have to practice, alright, doing the research, because it's very important. Alright, and in the next video of this series, I'm going to cover basically important setups, how to set up your Shopify store correctly. Okay, so you don't want to mix up the next episode, alright, after this. So remember guys, alright, your success is in your hands. Alright, so keep learning, keep trying, and keep improving. God bless and see ya.
Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you have found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up or like this video. And if you really like this video, please share or tag your friends who might benefit from this video, as I will need your help to keep this channel growing. If you have a question you love answered, post them in the comment section below and I will actually answer them. Your question could be in my next video.
By the way, if you enjoyed this video, remember to click here to subscribe to our channel and click here for the recommended link for this video. You may also want to check out the links at the side here for more great tips to help you in your business as well. Thank you and God bless.